It took me a very long time to understand that simply knowing your personality can allow you become rich. There are two types of people watching this video. You have the action-oriented people and those who are not action-oriented. Both of these groups have a strategy that they can use to achieve financial freedom. And I'll ask you a question at the end of this video that will allow you to know which one of these groups that you belong to. Now, if you're an action-oriented person, one thing that can absolutely change your life is information. The difference between you and the richest man in the world is information. Information and time. Time not so much, because there's an amount of information that you can have that can defy time. Okay, 15 years ago, Dangote was richer than Elon Musk. 15 years ago, he had access to a certain amount of information that transcended time. So if you are an action-oriented person, what you need to do is to be in constant search of information. Read as many books as possible, because it is just a matter of time for you to find a piece of information that is going to change the course of your life. If you are an action-oriented person, your motto should be Naonka Tudumba. On God we ride. Why am I saying this? Because the thing is, yes, you can be in constant search of information, but you will not know where to look. We don't know where information comes from. Your best ideas that come to your head, you don't know where those ideas come from. And most of the time, you don't know what you don't know until you find it. So even in your search for information, because you don't know what you don't know, you are not actively looking for what you don't know. So only God can show you where to search. So if you are an action-oriented person, you are as rich as God has ordained. So an action-oriented person has to hold God like that. Okay? Now, if you are not an action-oriented person, unlike the action-oriented person, you don't have to be in constant search of information. In fact, because you don't apply information, the more information that you have, the more paralyzed that you become. So you have to calm down and fix daily goals, achievable daily goals, something that you know that you can do today, okay, that contributes to the bigger plan, achievable daily goals. You have to stop, because someone who is not an action-oriented person, what does he do? He understands something, look for something, as soon as he understands it, he leaves it and goes on to the next thing. Try to apply the information that you already have. Try to go slowly. Apply what you already know before you jump on something else. Now, how do you know which one of these groups that you belong to? Whether you're an action-oriented person or someone who is not action-oriented. A simple question. Is there anything in your life that you know that could make you wealthier than you currently are that you are not doing? And when I say no, I don't mean just no, sir, because you know that selling cars will make you rich, right? But that's not what I mean. What I mean is, do you know the step-by-step process of how to sell a car? If that answer is yes, and you are not selling a car, you are not an action-oriented person. You see, an action-oriented person implements everything he knows how to. I can tell you confidently, okay, that there is nothing in my life that I know is step-by-step process of how to do that I'm not currently already doing, or I'm not currently already working on, right? If I know something that I'm not doing, then either I don't trust the process, or I don't trust that information can take me where I am. But so long as I know it for a fact, I'll do it. My strength is action and strategy. You need to ask and know what your strength is, okay? And ask these important questions to be able to guide you. So if you are someone who in your life, there's nothing that you know that could make you wealthier than you currently are, then you can say that you are an action-oriented person. I can say that I am just as wealthy as the information that I have in my head. There is nothing in my life that I know. And maybe I'll use this video maybe as a point of contact to anybody who has an information that can take me to the next level. Okay? I mean, I would appreciate that. But that is how you know you're an action-oriented person, not hard work. Okay, action is not the same as hard work. You can make a phone call. That is action. My name is Adnan Sani Dangote. If my videos bring you value, kindly share it with your loved ones. I want to reach out to 10 million people. Thank you very much in advance.